Next though, East Midlands Today can reveal that more than 1,300 people were recorded sleeping rough in this region at some point last year. The figures we've been given are significantly higher than the official snapshot, which counts numbers on a single night.
Well, tomorrow night we'll be hearing one man's experiences of sleeping under the arches in Loughborough. But today, some of those people met Prince William as he visited a drop-in centre in Nottinghamshire, as our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball reports.
Prince William came to Mansfield to raise awareness of a lifestyle that feels a million miles from London's royal palaces. Delroy started coming to the Beacon Centre while he was living on the streets.
Just sleeping rough in the doorways of shops and anywhere you can, basically. Anywhere you can, you just get down. But it's body heat. When you're sleeping rough like that, it's hard. It's so hard to want to keep going. On the street.
I was sleeping in my brother's shed. You know, when it rains, I'm just hoping that no rain comes into the shed when it's raining really heavily.
Move your blankets like...
Down the road in Nottingham, this outreach team helped hundreds of homeless people off the streets last year, but they say that's only keeping the lid on the problem as new rough sleepers replace them.
It's not just the cold weather you've got to worry about, it's the addicts in town and that you've got to worry about as well. You know what I mean? Giving you a kicking whilst you're asleep.
Many of Nottingham's rough sleepers come from out of town. The harder they look for people on the streets, the more they find. And the figures we've obtained show the impact of that. 795 rough sleepers were found in Nottingham from April until the end of last year, compared with 510 across the rest of the region, including Leicester and Derby last year. The true figure's likely to be even higher because some councils didn't respond and some rough sleepers are hidden away. This year, the government's spending more than £100 million to take people off the streets.
It's called the Rough Sleeping Initiative. It'll fund up to 6,000 bed spaces and 2,500 support staff. And the government says it's committed to ending rough sleeping by the end of this Parliament.
We're just checking you're all right. We're not...
But for the most entrenched rough sleepers, that's easier said than done. This man walked out of drug treatment. They think he's seriously ill. And the outreach team has a nurse to stop people dying on Nottingham's streets.
It's both a health and a housing problem, but we don't see many people sleeping rough now who don't have some kind of physical or mental health need. And a way to solve it is to recognise that people have a range of needs. It's not just a matter of putting a roof over their head.
Back in Mansfield, Prince William said he'll try to help some of those he met today. And the government says its rough sleeping strategy's already making a difference. Tomorrow, the latest official snapshot will show whether that trend's continuing. Jeremy Ball, BBC East Midlands Today, Mansfield.